a 17-year-old orphan student from Mariupol, Ukraine, who was kidnapped by Russia after Moscow's occupation forces captured city, may soon have opportunity return to Ukraine when he faces possibility of having fight in Russian army. After the Russian military occupation of Mariupol began in May last year, Bohdan Yermokhin was illegally smuggled to Russia, where the teenager underwent a forced medical examination and was subsequently found fit for military service. Radio Liberty reported on November 13. However, the young man's lawyer told Hromadske Radio that Yermokhin will leave Russia this week and go to a third country, although it is not yet known where the young man will be transferred. Also read Russia's Hitler Youth. Russian occupiers in Crimea organize military training for children. Yermokhin lost his family when he was 8 years old. He later lived in foster care and a family-type home. Yermokhin had been in state care since 2021. In the same year, he entered Mariupol Higher Vocational School of Metallurgy, after beginning of the large-scale invasion and occupation of his native Mariupol by Russian army. He was taken to Donetsk and then illegally transferred to Russia, although Bohdan had a cousin in Ukraine. There, by court decision in July 2022, a doctor named Irina Rudnitskaya took custody of Yermokhin. At that time, the teenager received a Russian passport, even though he was legally a Ukrainian citizen. Also read Kremlin children official says around 400 Ukrainian children detained in Russia, real total much higher in March 2023. Yermokhin tried to return to Ukraine alone, but Russian security forces caught him at the Belarusian border. Our Ombudsman made a formal application to the Russian Commissioner for Human Rights Tatyana Moskalkova. This request for assistance was completely ignored. On the same day, Yermokhin wrote a letter of retreat to Bobrovska. The young man commented on the process of returning to his hometown. There is such pain in the world. I just want to go home. I just want to know that tomorrow everything in my life will be the same as before. But it won't be. And don't you dare stop me from leaving. We keep going until the last one. On October 24, Bohdan met with Russian Human Rights Commissioner Tatyana Moskalkova. Under media attention, Yermokhin was allowed to speak via video link to his cousin, who remains his official guardian in Ukraine. Ganja was asked if he wanted to return to his cousin in Ukraine, and he answered this question in the affirmative. Thereupon, Moskalkova said, "In this case, we need to leave you and take you under guardianship. I will do everything to make this happen as soon as possible." However, after the teenager's cousin collected all the necessary documents and sent them to Russia, Russia stopped responding. Russian officials then said that they could not extradite Bohdan because the custody decision of the Ukrainian court was not legitimate in Russia. On November 18, Yerm